Well, I've had the privilege of commanding a task group in Mali on the UN mission there, MINUSMA, and have had first-hand experience of commanding women and men on a peacekeeping operation. I think when you've had that experience, you recognise not only the huge benefit of women peacekeeping, but also some of the challenges they face, and the motivation, therefore, is to help be a champion for that. Because I think we recognise that women talking about it is really important, but I think it's actually important equally that men do so as well.
I think women and men serving, but women specifically, if given the opportunity for full, equal, and meaningful participation, simply bring more to the cause. Diversity of thought in the entire process matters, from planning to execution to demobilization. And only through the diversity of thought and diverse groups can we truly succeed.
Women can play a very key role in the peacekeeping. Women can provide different insight to that particular problem. They have a different idea. They can in-depth knowledge in the societies, so that they can provide better alternatives, and they can useful for conflict prevention and management. Similarly, women in conflicting area, women are the one who suffer more. And the women peacekeeper, they can communicate with them and they can get their idea. In some culture, women hesitate to share their ideas with the men. So they prefer to communicate with the woman, actually what problem they have got. And even women peacekeeper, they can set an example to the local population, so that local women, they can inspire by that peacekeeper. Second, they can contribute very positively. Their sexual exploitation and abuse case is still there. If we are increasing the women participation in that mission, that sexual exploitation and abuse case will definitely be zero, and it will be definitely reduced in the number.
Others have spoken about it being the representative thing, which makes it, of course, the right thing to be doing. And likewise, I've spoken about it being the most effective thing to do, of course, which makes it the smart thing to do. I think there's a third aspect, which is that in conflict, women and girls are disproportionately the victims in conflict. So how do you suppose you're going to try and bring peace to those particularly affected communities if you don't have women as a part of your whole force? And I think that takes you towards then looking, to how do you actually build to a peaceful outcome. Again, if women aren't involved in that dialogue for peace, then there's no chance you're going to have a peaceful outcome that lasts.
Gender stereotypes create walls and create impediments to members in both peacekeeping and military forces reaching their full potential. Some of that is historical. My example would be Coast Guard ships that were built in the 1970s were not designed necessarily to support a male and female crew, but in today's day and age they must. We cannot not offer people equitable opportunities for success just because of historical builds. Stereotypes still exist in the workforce, and I think to members that have those stereotypes, we must continue to educate them, spend time reminding folks that it's okay for men and women to have different issues and policies to meet them where they are, to deliver equitable opportunities for success.
I think actually looking at the positive solutions to those is perhaps more helpful. So I think the role of male champions, for example, who go around and help lead and educate others where there may be ignorance. Having male allies who look at some of the impediments from a practical point of view and look at how those can be overcome. Mentorship programs that specifically aim to support and equip women for future leadership roles is really important. As is recruit nurture, so right at the very beginning, supporting those who go through training to make sure that they have every chance of being successful.